Previously on Nightwing, the New Order, the meta powers have been eliminated and outlawed, and the man responsible is none other than Dick Grayson, also known as the Nightwing. This was all happened 12 years ago when the whole population gained the meta powers and the supervillains declared a war against the heroes. So to end this fight, Nightwing devised a plan that wiped out 90% meta powers. And now, as a leader of a government task force called the Crusaders, Dick and his team are hunting down the remaining superheroes and forcefully injecting them some kind of inhibitors that suppress their superpowers. Due to that reason, his wife Coriander also left him, but Dick was happy with his life and job. But disaster strikes into his life as he finds that his son Jake has developed his own superpowers. Unable to understand the situation, Dick quickly takes him to Dr. Holt to examine him, and the report shows that Jake has the similar powers just like her mother, Coriander. But as they return to house in the night, Dick's family gets attacked by his own team, the Crusaders, and they break into the house to capture Jake. And as Alfred tries to protect his grandson, he gets killed by one of the officers, and they arrest both Dick and his son, Jake. Welcome to Comicstube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 3 of Nightwing, The New Order. I have pinned down the previous parts on the comment section down below, so if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by a suspected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up with Kate Kane, the former Batwoman. As a leader of the Crusaders, the officer Brady informs her that they have captured both Dick and his son and already brought them into the interrogation room. And Jake is now with the doctors. But one problem occurred, as during their raid on the house, Alfred Pennyworth was killed. Hearing the news, Kate then tells Brady to make Dick comfortable, as she doesn't want any more trouble, and she also wants him to not to engage with Dick until she gets there. But as she cuts the call, Brady then confronts Dick to interrogate him, and he tells Dick that Dr. Holt didn't inform them about Jake. The data tech monitored their conversations, and now he has got some bigger problems, as the media is going to write about him as he was involved with the metahuman, and this might cause to lose his job also. And as Dick asks him, where is Jake? Brady tells him his son has been sent to the stasis facility until the doctors figure out how to control his powers. And as Dick yells out about the murder of Alfred, Brady tells him he wants the old man to stand back. He made his choice. And also, don't make an excuse for Jake, because years ago, he also helped Dick to put his father into stasis. They all make sacrifices for the greater goods. But if we don't understand that anymore, then the Crusaders are going to be better off without Dick Grayson. But as Brady is busy to lecture Dick, he manages to break free and jumps on Brady, as he only wants to help his son out of the stasis. And after struggling with him, Dick manages to make him unconscious. After putting him down, he then grabs all the necessary equipments and makes his way through the guards, and by avoiding all the obstacles, he finally lands outside the facility. But his body is not what it used to be. He is a wanted fugitive with a famous face, but none of this is going to stop him to get his son back. So to figure out where Jake is, Dick then arrives into Tim Drake's house, who is a family man now. But seeing Dick, it makes him worried, as he doesn't want any Crusaders' trouble. But Dick assures him he is clean and no one is following him. And as Tim asks him about Jake, Dick informs him he didn't know about his powers. He literally found out yesterday. He was going to talk with Kate about Jake, but things messed up and they also killed Alfred. So Dick came here to get some help from his old partner to locate his son. So after breaking the system, Tim informs him Jake has already been processed from the stasis and he is on his way to Central City. As Dick gets the details, he then proceeds to rescue his son, but before that, he visits the Batcave. As years ago, when Batman's identity went public, Wayne Enterprises decided to turn the Wayne Manor and the Batcave into a private museum. And with a few bucks, anyone can take a tour of the Batcave, but only the upper levels, as the hidden floors are only be accessible to the Bat family members. So hiding from the crowds, Dick manages to enter inside a special room where he gets all the necessary gadgets and equipments and also his old costume. So to save his son, Dick then rushes towards the Central City. Meanwhile, Kate is upset with Brady's action as because of him, Dick escapes the facility, and as Brady tells her he's going to stop Dick, Kate quickly stops him as she knows that Dick is heading for the Central City and this time she won't make another mistake. So she contacts an individual who is capable enough to capture Dick Grayson. For years, Dick and Kate have a complicated relationship. Dick was one of the first people to work with Kate. She also liked him and Corey very much. But slowly, she drifted more towards the law and order. As a Batwoman, she tried to solve the problem. But eventually, she started to believe that law and order came from transparency, not vigilantism. The system needed good people working in it rather than outside it. And when Nightwing helped the world by removing the meta powers, she got the permission to run the Crusaders and she made Dick the face of the law and order. But the situation is getting worse, and now, as Dick is heading towards his target location, on his way, he gets stopped by the Green Lantern, John Stewart, and Dick quickly realizes John is sent in here by Kate. John tries to convince him to go back before this whole thing goes out of hand, but Dick is determined to save his son, and before John can realize the upcoming danger, Dick shoots him with his gauntlet, which pierces his protective shield and hits him directly in the face. As Dick puts him down and approaches him to remove his power ring, John then blasts him out. As a result, the fight between two heroes begins. One is trying to save his son and the other one is following the orders. At first, Dick gets the upper hand, but as the fight comes to an end, John then unleashes all of his techniques that push Dick at his limit. And as John makes his final move, Dick gets saved and he quickly gets placed out of John's reach. And as he turns his head around, he finds his old team that includes his wife, Coriander, the Starfire, and Wally West, the Flash. And as the Titans are able to save their leader's life, the Chapter 3 of Nightwing The New Order comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please share your thoughts on the comment section down below. And also please subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.